Right now, while you were being patient, being reasonable, being the bigger person, someone else is taking what should have been yours, not because they earned it, not because they deserve it, but because you taught them that you would never fight back. You have been in rooms where you were the smartest and still got overlooked. You have given your loyalty to people who spent it like loose change. You smiled when they disrespected you. You stayed quiet when they took credit. You believed that being good was enough. It was not enough. It has never been enough. And deep down, you already know why. You are not losing because of bad luck. You are losing because you are playing a game with rules that were designed to keep you exactly where you are. Today, that changes. Not because someone is going to save you, but because you are about to understand something the wolves already know and have been praying you never find out. Let's be honest about something first. You are not weak. You are not broken. Everything they told you about yourself, that you were too sensitive, too idealistic, too trusting, that was never a diagnosis. That was a strategy, their strategy. You were raised to be cooperative, to share, to not make waves. These are beautiful values, but the people who benefit most from those values in you are the people who do not share them themselves. They took your openness and called it opportunity. The system did not fail you by accident. Schools reward compliance. Workplaces reward visibility, not merit. Social circles reward confidence, not character. You optimized for the wrong currency, and nobody told you because it served them for you not to know. This is not about becoming heartless. This is not about becoming one of them. This is about understanding the arena before you step into it. The wolf does not hate the lamb. He simply operates by different rules, and the lamb never learned to read them. The pain you have been carrying, the confusion, the resentment, the quiet rage, that is not weakness. That is your body telling you that you already know something is wrong. You just needed the language to name it. What you are about to learn is not taught in schools. It is not shared in boardrooms. It was written in exile, in darkness, by a man who had already lost everything and used that loss to decode how power actually works. His name was Niccolo Machiavelli, Florentine diplomat, political prisoner, the most dangerous thinker in Western history, not because he was evil, but because he told the truth about power at a time when the truth was forbidden. He was tortured, he was exiled, he was erased from power, and in that silence he wrote The Prince, a manual so brutally honest that it has been banned, burned, and called immoral for 5 centuries. They called him the Devil's Advisor. He was actually the first man to tell you the truth. He wrote this, one sentence, memorize it. It is better to be feared than loved if you cannot be both. He was not telling you to be cruel. He was telling you to stop handing people the power to hurt you by needing their approval more than you need your own sovereignty. Machiavelli did not write for kings. He wrote for men who had been removed from the room and wanted to understand why. He wrote for you, 500 years early, but he wrote for you. Lesson 1. Readability is vulnerability. The nice guy loses not because he is good, but because he is predictable. When people can read your next move, your next reaction, your next forgiveness, they do not respect you, they schedule you. You have felt this. The colleague who always knows you will cover for them. The friend who always knows you will show up. The person who knows that no matter what they do, you will still be there. They are not taking advantage of your loyalty. They are taking advantage of your predictability. The psychology is simple. Humans value what they are uncertain about. When you are a guaranteed resource, warm, available, forgiving, you become furniture, useful, unnoticed. The moment you introduce uncertainty, you become something else entirely. You become interesting. Starting today, pause before you respond. Not to be cold, to be considered. Let your silence do work. Let your absence carry weight. Stop being the first to reach out every single time. Whoever reaches first loses first. Drop this in the comments right now. Write, "I choose who gets my energy." If you have ever been the one who always reaches out first, that comment is for you. Lesson 2. Apology is currency, and you have been spending it like it's free. Every unnecessary sorry, every over-explanation, every time you justified a decision nobody even questioned, you handed them a receipt that said, "I am not confident in my own position," and they filed it. Think about the last time you apologized for something you didn't actually do wrong, for taking space, for having a boundary, for simply existing in a way that inconvenienced someone. That apology was not kindness, it was a confession that their comfort mattered more than your truth. Stop confessing. This knowledge is for protection, not destruction. Starting today, replace sorry with thank you where possible. Instead of "sorry I'm late," say "thank you for waiting." Same moment, completely different power dynamic. Drop in the comments, "I no longer apologize for existing." Lesson 3. Wolves do not announce themselves. Every time you broadcast your plans, your goals, your dreams to people who haven't earned that information, you are not being open. You are handing them a map to where you are most exposed. Power moves in silence. Ambition announced is ambition at risk. You told them about your business idea. 3 weeks later, someone else launched it. You told them about the job you were going for. Suddenly, they had a referral there too. You shared your pain, and they used it to calibrate exactly how hard they could push you. Information is ammunition. Stop arming people who haven't proven their loyalty. Starting today, build in silence. Let your results announce you. When someone asks what you're working on, the answer is, "Something I will tell you when it's done." Mystery is not deception. Mystery is protection. The less they know about your next move, the less they can do to stop it. Lesson 4. Forgiveness is a private act, not a public performance. You were taught to forgive loudly, to reconcile visibly, to prove you were the bigger person, for an audience that will use your mercy as evidence that consequences do not apply to them. Drop in the comments, "I forgive in private and protect in public." When you publicly forgive someone who hasn't changed, you do not look noble, you look like a safe target. You signal to every wolf in the room that the cost of hurting you is a conversation and a hug. Machiavelli was clear. Mercy shown at the wrong moment is not virtue. It is an invitation to be tested again. You can release the anger privately. You can wish people well from a distance, but stop announcing your forgiveness to people who will immediately test its limits. Let them wonder. Let them be uncertain. Uncertainty is respect. Guaranteed forgiveness is a green light. Lesson 5. The man who needs nothing controls everything. Your need for approval, for validation, for belonging, for their respect is the leash they hold you by. Every time you perform for someone's reaction, you have handed them your power, voluntarily, without negotiation. Think about the last time you changed your behavior because of how someone might react. The last time you softened your truth to keep the peace. The last time you didn't say what you meant because you needed them to still like you after. That need, that single need to be liked, has cost you more than you will ever calculate. Starting today, practice being unmoved, not cold, unmoved. Let their opinion land and pass through you like weather. You are the mountain. Weather happens to mountains. Mountains don't chase weather. Drop this in the comments. I am the destination, not the pursuit. Everything you just heard, it's not a philosophy, it's a diagnosis. You were not born too sensitive. You were not born to be used. You were trained into smallness by systems and people who benefited from your compliance. That training is over. The old you is dead. The version of you that waited to be chosen, that shrunk to fit the room, that apologized for taking up space, that man doesn't live here anymore. You are a weapon. pointed at your own future, and a weapon does not ask permission to be powerful. You belong to no one, not to their expectations, not to their comfort, not to the version of you they preferred when you were easier to manage. You are sovereign, and sovereignty is not given, it is decided, right now, by you. 500 years ago, Machiavelli was tortured for knowing this. They won't torture you for knowing it, but they will try to shame you back into smallness. Don't let them. Drop in the comments, the old me was training for this moment. If this video found you today, it did not find you by accident. The algorithm does not deliver this kind of content to men who are done growing. It finds the ones who are still hungry, still building, still becoming something that cannot be ignored. There is more, much more. Every week on this channel we go deeper into the philosophers, the strategists, and the psychologists who understood power when the world was not ready to hear it. Subscribe if you decide you are ready. Do not subscribe out of habit. Subscribe because you are choosing to arm yourself. And before you leave, I want you to sit with one question, not for me, for you. Think about the most important room in your life right